We've come down to Peel for the traditional boat weekend, and it's beautiful to see the harbour already is filling up. It's the beginning of this weekend, long weekend. With me is Mike, the organiser.
Yep.
Not tearing your hair out, so everything all right, is it?
Oh, it's already gone, I'm afraid. It's already gone.
Yeah,
it's going okay, actually. Yeah, we've not come across too many snags as yet, and a lot of the boats have already streamed in on the last few days and last night's tide. So we have 65 boats entered, which is by far the record for this event, which has been running since '91. So it's the 22nd year this year.
Well, tell us about it. I mean, there's a criteria, isn't there?
Yeah, the event is intended to promote the interest of the public and owners in old sailing boats, generally old sailing boats, but old boats in general. So sometimes we do include motorboats with this. But it's a kind of an opportunity for people to get together and talk about their boats and swap gear and swap stories and swap equipment and techniques, materials. It's important because nowadays it's more and more difficult to look after an old boat. So sharing sources of materials is quite an important thing. So they get together here, they have a chat, and they have a beer, and they just feel for the weekend rather special, as opposed to normally they feel like lunatics because the people with GRP boats can just sort of come down, wash them down and go sailing for the season, whereas we have to spend all winter pouring over a hot paintbrush and so on.
So how far and wide do boats come from for this event?
One boat's come from Antigua.
Wow.
But generally speaking, they're around the North Irish Sea. We've got a boat entered from Oban, so that's about a 120-mile run down here. And generally speaking, around the North Irish Sea, North Wales, Cumbria, South Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
Do you find space to put them all in here?
Well, that's going to be the problem. I mean, at the moment, as you can see,
Yeah.
it's fairly full up already, and we've probably got 50 out of the 65 boats here so far. So.
And having this marina has made a big difference, hasn't it, for Peel?
Yeah, the big difference is it's much more sheltered. When in the early days when we did it, we held the event at the breakwater. If you got bad weather, it was a nightmare. Boats, people couldn't sleep and had to watch their boats through the night and so on. And you couldn't, some of the boats aren't suitable to dry out, as the inner harbour was a drying harbour at the time. The marina and the water retention scheme has helped us a lot.
And conditions are almost brilliant, aren't they, for you?
Fantastic, perfect, yeah.
It's going to be a great weekend.
It's going to be a lovely weekend.